Moin Hallo zum Filmfest Bremen. Mein Name ist Yugen.
Und ich bin Susanne und wir sind vom Indiefilmtalk Podcast und dürfen euch begrüßen zu dem Filmgespräch FORTEZZA zusammen mit den beiden Regisseuren Ludovica, Ando und Emiliano Aiello. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Ludovica is arriving.
That's fine. That's how it is in these times. There's always somebody on the door bowing.
Yeah.
So, really nice to have you here. Thank you so much for your film and for this really intense movie that we've seen and this really incredible work. You worked with prisoners. When was your idea to really get into this specific project to work with the prisoners in the prison?
Okay. In fact, I work in prison in the last 10 years, making theater workshops. So Fortezza was a theater play before being a film. And so it's not a strange idea to start at the moment, but Fortezza comes from a long work with prisoners and the possibility that I have to be in contact with this space, with this incredible kind of living, with this time and space completely different, and so Fortezza, it's really the final step of this work.
Journey.
Emiliano, do you remember the time when Ludovica came to you and said, "We have to make a movie out of it"?
Well, really was different. I watched the theater play, and then after I told to Ludovica, why we make a film from this, because it was really perfect, because we have a very strong story and actors, very beautiful and good actors. It was, for me, was the right way to
frame it,
to make an end of this work of Ludovica, and I proposed to make the sort of Tartar, the Tartar step.
Did the experience from the actors influence the movie then at the end, or how much influence they gave the movie?
Ok. Lei influenza, l'esperienza degli attori influenza il film, sì.
Like for the script maybe, or...
Yeah.
Non ho capito. I can't understand it.
No, l'esperienza dell'attore nel film, nella scrittura.
Yes. Yes, because it's different for us. It's not actors, but it's people that we know, we practice every day. So it's this project don't start with casting or something like this. We have a contact, a relationship, very close, and it was for this that we can make this passage from the theater play into the film, because they really feel part of this project. It's a collective project. They write with me the script, because at the beginning I start to talk with them about the topics of the novel, time, space, habits, and they were very responsive. So I start to collect notes, to make interviews, and we have a work that was completely ours. It's not my project or
On my
Emiliano's,
part.
but they really feel part of it.
When we could imagine how the work was, your daily work, the rehearsals, what was the first thing every day that you're doing with the group? Is there something like a ritual or something that you doing every time when you meet them and you start the rehearsals?
It's strange because I'm working in prison in this moment, and generally the first things it's to be in connection, in a physical connection,
We dance.
we dance with
Oh yes.
because they really need to be in contact with the exterior life, with the world comes inside. But now it's different because we can touch themselves, and everything it's really strange because they really need to touch. And this is the first time that you make it when we meet inside.
When you said you're still in prison, work with them, did they already had the chance to see the film?
Yeah. The first the first time that the film was shown was happened in the prison, in the same prison where we showed the movie, and it was very is an incredible experience because for the first time the actors um, could see their face on a big screen, and it was very particular because no one could imagine that during the shooting we are very close, and it was very shocked because another important thing to say is that in prison they don't have mirror. So it was incredible. Was
What a strong
incredible.
impact. Yes.
Yeah, was
Yes,
incredible.
they don't have a constant idea of his image, and the time that pass on their faces, and so it's really strange.
Talking about their image and that they can't see themselves because there are no mirrors, what did you observe about the costumes? Like, I imagine that, I remember that scene where the guy hangs up the sheets and you see this beautiful man, this strong man standing in life, and then you see how you can reach the tattoo. And for me, of course, it's just my point of view, but it was for the image like, oh yes, uh, he's a guy who's actually in prison right now, and this tattoo remembered me. Not, I'm not saying like people who are in prison or always have a tattoo, but somehow I remembered this, and I was thinking about what do you observe when they were wearing costumes and had the opportunity to be somebody else.
Yeah, it's these kind of costumes are something difficult for them to wear because the come si dice divisa, the soldiers
Clothing.
costume, it's something that they don't like, they don't want to wear, okay, generally. So it's this this passage was
Very difficult.
were very difficult because they need to make a big click in their mind to understand that they can feel the same emotions, the same kind of life of the soldiers of the fortress. And about the bodies, it's we in fact we can't we our choice for this film was to speak about prison without showing the classic image of prison with prisoners with the tattoos, with bars, and use the metaphor of the novel to make another level of thought about liberty and reclusion at the same time. And it's yes, it's interesting. We can't cancel the sign because they have a lot of sign in their faces, in their bodies, in the what's the cicatrice? Come si dice? Scarface. They have a lot of signs on their bodies, and we want that this level about documentary and the fiction goes at the same time.
Yeah.
I would like to know how open was the prison. I mean, it was open for that you can shoot there everywhere, or how did you manage that? How did you go? Yeah, how did you?
No.
You're shaking already your head.
No.
How did you manage that with them?
It was very difficult because we could shoot it only 3 hours every day, and every day we went to the prison. We have to choose a different place where we want to shoot, because in some places there was a problem or it was closed. So we finally we knew this only in the morning every day. It was incredible, and
and you cannot record the surveillance cameras.
Okay.
You cannot show the walls, the all the come si dice, presi di sicurezza, all the you have to choose every
moment a different place to put the camera, because sometimes there is some person I don't know walk behind the scene. We have to stop and put the camera in another place. It was very incredible for us and for the DOP.
Do you think the movie did some impact in the prison? Not only for the prisoners, but even for the guards or the prisoners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a long experience in this prison, so I have the confidence. I can work with some
Facilities.
Yes, it's not very difficult, but I think that cameras makes a changement in the guards'
mindset
head, because they really watch something important for them, and watching the film. And when we make the first screening in Rome for the Roman festival, they were very come si dice,
Pride.
yes, of proud of the this work.
This meaningless waiting time that you tell in the movie, like for a hypothetical enemy that they're waiting for, what would you say is the enemy for the prisoners? Is it the time and taking the time to really take it as a second chance, or what would you think? What would they say? What the enemy is?
I think it's the future, because during the detention, generally they don't think about their time. They try to imagine a future, but it's really difficult, because even if you make a change during this period, then when you go out, your family, your friends, you have to be what you were before. So it's not simple to imagine, to try to find another way, another kind of life. It's everything. It's blocked, and yes. But I think in the first monologue, the captain says something very important, that in this period he find himself. He can find the real person that he was.
When I saw the ending, and the story is based on Terra's trap, and the ending in the origin is more negative. In the end, the protagonist is dying, and he has not a chance to see the future or to really get a second chance to live. But you decided differently on your movie. Was it a collective decision?
No, was my decision.
Yeah.
Because I really, I think the moment when you go through the walls and go in the outside world, it's the most important moment of all the detention. You really feel that it's in this moment you have to fight to make a decision, and it's for this that we in the film we decide to don't show if the soldiers go out or stay, because sometimes for prisoners it's they commit some crime just after they go out, because it's really difficult to
start a new life.
To start a new life with this experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
My last question would be, what kind of journey are you looking for the movie? What are you're looking for? Other festivals? Where do you want to go with your film?
Well, the first screening of the film was what was it, October?
In October in Rome.
In Rome. No, this year, the last year. And the film, I don't know, was...
we make 12 or...
No, 12, 20 festivals yet.
Yes.
Wow,
In
congratulations.
Rotterdam, Shanghai, Argentina,
Yeah.
with Portugal, Spain, and it's in Russia.
Yes, but the pity is that only the film, only Fortezza, can go to the festival. We together went
were in Rotterdam.
to Rotterdam at January in
2020.
2020, and it was the last time, and was a pity for us, but I think that is important for the film. But at the same time, I think that this a kind of film that need to be I don't
In
know.
contact with people, with
We like to answer to the questions, and in presence it would be better. And so is I don't know. It's like a child that go without
The parents.
his parents. His parents in the world, and other.
yes, we can't have the reaction of
the reaction of the people.
Yes.
It was not good for us because is a particular way to
and for the actors too, because we can explain in Rome they were in presence in the cinema, and it was incredible, very 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 important for them, and we go from we come back from Rotterdam. We can explain all the questions, all the reaction, all the feelings of people, and it's really important for them.
Yeah, of course. That is not the same like in present.
No.
So then we wish you all the best, that you can continue with the festival, and that your film gets seen on different festivals, and that you have the chance soon to get together the real reactions from the audience, maybe together with all your actors.
Fingers crossed, and think positive.
Thank you so much for your time, and
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Ciao.